So I got a lot of suggestions to try Guzman y Gomez. This is a Mexican chain down here in Australia. And it's pretty intriguing to me. It's got a pretty intriguing menu. It's not quite like Taco Bell. It's a little bit fancier than that, but it's not quite Chipotle. It's more diverse than that. It has more options. I got 8 different things in this bag. Hopefully they got my order right. Came out to 64 USD. Pretty hefty, but hopefully it's tasty. We're gonna be reviewing it today. Let me set everything up and I'll show you what I got. By the way, this food came extremely quick, so props and points to that already. All right, I think they got my order right, so we're off to a good start. Right off the bat, let me just explain a couple things. They have 4 different meat options for the most part, so whether you get a burrito or an enchilada or nachos, you can pick from 4 different meats. Those include shredded beef brisket, grilled chicken, pulled pork, and ground beef. Also, most of these things had 2 options for either kind of mild or spicy, and I went spicy with everything. Not sure what that entails per se, but you know, I really don't think this will even be spicy. But it smells good. I'll tell you, it's smelling good in here. Also, what I found interesting was most of their dishes, they have a mini version of those. So like they have a regular burrito, and they also have a mini burrito. And I got the mini version of everything that I could. There's no mini taco, but there's a mini burrito, mini enchilada, mini nacho, mini burrito bowl. So I got the mini version of all those things. So to start off, here is the mini burrito with shredded beef brisket. And it's a decent size. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, for a mini version, I guess. These right here are the queso cheese fries. No size options for those. Right here is their mini bowl, mini burrito bowl, I guess. I got this with grilled chicken. And there were no options for different rices, so, you know, just going with what they gave me. This is one addition that I don't think Chipotle has, and I'm a big fan. I love enchiladas. This is what they're calling an enchilada. Looks like it came with a few extra chips, which do appear to be homemade here, as you can see with some of those burnt edges, you know what I'm saying? But it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty hefty. And I got the mini enchilada with ground beef. Now, here are the nachos. And these, all right, right off the bat, this is looking real crazy to me. Personally, never really seen something like this in an order of nachos before. A carrot coin. I got these with pulled pork. Over here we have 1 hard shell taco and 1 soft shell taco. Plethora of cheese. I got the hard shell taco with shredded beef brisket and the soft shell taco with ground beef. And last but not least, they didn't really have many sides, or what they call sides. They really only had one thing. It's these right here, crispy chicken tenders. And I've seen better looking, you know, chicken tenders than these. And I was supposed to actually, now that I think about it, I ordered these with Chipotle mayo. I don't see no Chipotle mayo. That really bites. The thing is, everything was like around the same price. So the fact that these cost me $7 USD for 2 of these around that price is a little bit weird. Anyway, one quick shout out to Tina and Martin. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with this burrito. Going in. Let's go. Real solid little burrito here. It's a decent size. I wouldn't necessarily call it mini. It's got a pretty good ratio of meat to rice to beans to other fillings. Wish had some more cheese. Just as I suspected, not spicy in the slightest, not to me at least, but it's tasty. Good quality meat. It tastes like good quality ingredients, I'll say. Let's move on to these queso cheese fries here. Here's one strike that I'll say. They have a Cali burrito on their menu, but they don't have a steak option. Pretty sure with a Cali burrito, you need steak. I think that's the OG way. I heard that they used to have steak on their menu and they took it off as an option, but anyway, I wanted to get some kind of fries. I didn't want to get the bogus Cali burrito, so just went with the queso fries. Yeah, no, these are nice. These are real nice. These cheese fries are real solid, better than what I expected. They're ticking more boxes than I knew even existed. There's more, the pico de gallo or whatever they threw on there, the little salsa action is really, really adding to that. I gotta say, these are some of the better queso fries I've ever had. They're going down. Oh man. Real nice. Let's try this burrito bowl. Now, I hate burrito bowls. It's a hot take, hot food take. Not a big fan. For me, I always say, why not just get a burrito? But I was thinking about it like 2 days ago, walking by this kebab spot, and I was like, it reminded me of the HSP I had the other day. And I was like, well, originally you might get a kebab, as a wrap, but you could also get it as a box that you have to eat with a fork. And I was like, you know what? That one depends on my mood. Sometimes I like the wrap form, sometimes I like the box form. But with burritos, it's like 100%, I give it to me in a burrito form. I don't know why that is exactly, but it is what it is. Let's just try this out. Again, this one is with the grilled chicken. Real decent chicken on that. You can taste the grill on that. I like the beans. These have just the right amount of just a little bit of give that you're actually eating beans. These are black beans. But not much resistance, just the right amount. I like the addition of the maybe 5 or 6 little handmade chips here. The rice is solid. Guess I would have liked to seen an option for different rices, but that being said, the fact that the standard is some kind of white rice is good for me. I like white rice. Let's try these nachos, man. Again, the carrots throwing me off a little bit just because they seem to be just a form factor of them, to be honest with you. Big old chunks of pork though. This is their pulled pork. And they're not really skimping. I heard a lot of people online saying they really skimp with the pulled pork. Or sorry, with the meat. But it doesn't appear to be that bad. Maybe it has changed over the years, but you can see some of that cheese down on the bottom. Even the carrot is not really offending me too much. Real nice pulled pork. And here's what I'll say. The meat here is really good. You're not dealing with mystery meat at this spot. Is it the best Mexican I've ever had? Well, it's fast food Mexican, so no. But by golly, this was freaking fast. And man, you know what? I'm really analyzing this. I think I'm going to try to give this a score at the end of this meal if I can remember. You're factoring a lot of factors. The price, the flavor for fast food Mexican is like right on point. Oh yeah. So here's the enchilada again. One little nitpick right off the bat. I would have liked to see more sauce over the top, covering the whole thing. Maybe it's at the bottom somewhere, but we'll see. You can definitely see some of it. This I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a messy eat. Bear with me on this one. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's a decent enchilada. That's real decent. The sauce, I gotta say, there's not that much of it, but you can taste it. You can feel it. It's the ground beef in there is nice. I almost thought this was gonna taste like a burrito with like a little bit of sauce and a little bit of thing, but it tastes like an enchilada. The enchilada sauce they're using, like I said, is packing the flavor. If you got the regular size version of this instead of the mini version, that'd be one big ass enchilada. Let me just say. Definitely not that authentic. I would say compared to other enchiladas I've had. Some of the best enchiladas I've had have been just the most bare bones. You know, basically meat, tortilla sauce, maybe a little sprinkle of cheese. Hard shell shredded beef taco going in. That was real solid. I tried to demolish that. A solid taco. I love the shell on that. Like that and Taco Bell taco hard shell has zero comparison. These are hefty tacos too. Here's the soft shell with ground beef. This one, not bad. Definitely prefer the hard shell though. It tastes very Tex-Mex to me, the soft shell over the hard shell for some reason. But I'll be honest, if I went back, would not be getting the soft shell. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that other things are definitely hitting harder. Last but not least, or maybe this will be least. I don't know. This is looking pretty weak. I can't even lie. The crispy chicken tender. I gotta say, if they didn't forget my Chipotle mayo, this might actually smack a little bit because there's flavor and something texture packed into this whole thing. Definitely not worth the price, but good flavor, man. That's actually surprising to me. But if I had to boil this down and give a score, that it might be a little bit tough because there's so many different factors. Like I said, the price a little bit high. The quality for being a fast food joint is also high. So I'm gonna give this like an 8.1. That's what I'm feeling right off the top of the head. It's one of those, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's hovering between a 7.9 and an 8.1. Let me actually just finish this off to my final verdict. Mmm. Hold on. Some things on here are definitely higher than the 8.1 to me. Some things are lower than a 7.9. So So I'm gonna give the old school 8. 8 out of 10. Guzman y Gomez. It's pretty classic. I'm just getting out of here though, so thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.